Hello, happy Monday, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream on how bookkeeping can fuel the growth of your business. I'm Kareen, and today we're going to explore how keeping your finances in order can be like a powerful tool to help small businesses thrive. Whether you're like a social worker running your own practice, a mompreneur balancing it all, or even a small business owner looking to grow. We're going to help you figure this out. So bookkeeping is often viewed, like I said, as a tedious task, but it's actually one of the most powerful tools at your disposal for driving a business growth. And like accurate and organized financial records provide like the foundation for making informed decisions, identifying opportunities, and like mitigating risk. So today in session, we're going to dive into the ways bookkeeping directly impacts your business growth trajectory and how you can leverage it to your advantage. Okay. And it can also boost your morale. Like I do my bookkeeping on Mondays, and I'm definitely excited today because it's like boosting my morale, but I'll explain why later. So let's just start by discussing like the roles bookkeeping plays in your business growth. Number one is financial clarity. So bookkeeping gives you like a clear picture of your business financial health. So by regularly updating and reviewing your financial records, you can see exactly where your money is coming from and where it's going. And the clarity is essential for making strategic decisions for business growth, right? Another thing is when you're also looking like at business growth, you're also seeing like where you were like last year. It's a good thing to compare like last year to this year from like certain periods. Like for me, like I said, Mondays is when I do money Mondays is for me. So on Mondays I do anything that has to do with money. It's on Mondays for me to go and take a look at my books and to review everything, right? So today I take a look at it and I was just curious, just to like see whatever. I don't really run my reports today, but I was just feeling down and stuff. So I was like, let me just see what it looks like. I probably would have, if it didn't look good, I probably would have not been happier, but whatever. But numbers don't lie. So anyway, I took a look on at my profit and loss, and I was just running a few different dates. So I did up until today. So this year up until today, and then I compared it to last year up until today's date of last year, and I was able to see that our numbers actually increased it's almost doubled from last year, our revenue. So I was like, wow, that's exciting. Like that's awesome news, right? And then I was like, okay, let's take it one leap further. Like let's see how my numbers as of August compares to the whole year of last year. And we actually our revenue super exceeded what we did last year. So I was like, awesome. Like nobody can tell me nothing today. Like it's like, come on, play Lizzo. I'm 100%. So that's some things like bookkeeping can help you, help you do it. Like you can see certain things, you can see the growth. Like you're literally going to be seeing the growth of your business by looking at your numbers. Like you can see what's going on. This is how you can see it. You might be able to see your business grow in other ways, but by seeing the actual numbers, like the income and like the numbers on paper in black and white, you're gonna be like, wow, like that. I did that. You go, girl. Okay. Next thing is budgeting and planning. Like with accurate bookkeeping, you can create realistic budgets and financial forecasts. So these tools can help you allocate resources effectively, set achievable goals, anticipate future financial needs. So this level of planning is crucial for like scaling your business. Next thing will be cash flow management. Like I always tell you, cash rules everything around all of us. So cream, that's the money. So poor bookkeeping helps you track your cash flow in real time. So by monitoring your income and expenses closely, you can avoid cash flow problems that might hinder your growth and ensure you have high liquidity to seize new opportunities when they arise. You're never gonna know when you're gonna have to pay for something out of pocket or something might come up. So you want to make sure your cash is there. You never know what's going to happen. So cash flow is awesome to have. You don't want to be that person that is payroll's coming and you don't have money to pay payroll because of you, or whatever. You want to make sure you are liquid, like you have money to do things just in case things happen. There could be one thread that goes untethered and now you're scrambling. But when you have your cash flow managed properly, you're able to bounce back real quick. So this is what the bookkeeping will help you do. Another thing is tax compliance and saving. So accurate bookkeeping ensures that you stay compliant with tax regulations and avoid costly penalties. So it's going to help you identify potential tax deductions and credits, and also maximize your tax savings and freeing up funds for reinvestment into your business. So like basically all those penalties, if you weren't doing your bookkeeping properly and then it comes to January, then now April approaches and you still don't have your bookkeeping order, now you're probably reaching to a point where you're going to have a penalty because you're not going to file your taxes on time. And when you don't file your taxes on time, you don't even know how much you owe. So now you are going to have all these penalties, and that money could have went into your business to advertising, to whatever you needed to. That's what we're talking about in reinvesting into your business. The money you take into pay for penalties could have went to something way better and way more valuable to your business. Penalties don't help your business for no things. I don't even know if we can write off penalties. I gotta look into that. Another thing is investors and lender confidence. Like if you're seeking investment or financing, organized and transparent financial records are critical. Investors and lenders want to see that you have a solid understanding of your finances and plan for growth. So good bookkeeping practice can help you present a strong case and secure the funding you need. Just think about Shark Tank. When you watch Shark Tank, if you're a business owner, you should be watching Shark Tank. But when you watch Shark Tank, the questions that they always ask always are about their bookkeeping. They're asking those questions that you can easily pull from a financial report. You pull that from your profit and loss. They're asking those questions. This is bookkeeping. Those questions are straight from having accurate records. They ask you those questions. They want to be your investor. They're going to want to know. They want to know your books. They want to know, if I invest in you, how much can I get back? And they want to know how much you made in the last year or two. You're going to have your books in order. So think about it. If I'm thinking about going to Shark Tank, are my books ready for me to answer those Shark Tank questions? So now that we covered like key impacts of bookkeeping on business growth, let's talk about how you can implement these practices effectively. So invest in reliable bookkeeping software. So first things first, choose a software that meets your business needs and allows you easily to track income, expenses, and cash flow. This, like I said, will make it easier to maintain like accurate records and access financial information quickly. I understand we have people that want to use spreadsheets. I'm telling you today, go away the spreadsheets. If your spreadsheet is reading it through Bank of America or Chase and it's going right into your spreadsheet, that's a great spreadsheet. Keep it. But I have not found a spreadsheet that does that. That's usually with some good engineering people that can do that. But just go get the softwares. Some of them are right out the box. You can put it together and just take care of it, go straight into it. But get into these softwares. Get one of the softwares, QuickBooks, Xero, FreshBooks. Figure out the one that fits you, that you like, and use it. Use all of them. Figure out which one you like. You can use all three of them at the same time until you figure out which one's best for you, which one makes it easier for you to manage. Just get one. Next thing is to regularly review and reconcile your accounts. So, like I said, mine is, I make it money Monday is for me in my office. So you want to set aside a time each month to review your financial statements and reconcile your accounts. So this practice helps you catch errors early to stay on top of your financial situations and make data-driven decisions. Like I've been told you, it costs a lot of money if you wait for things to catch errors. If you don't catch errors early, like I told you, I had one client that had somebody taking money out their payroll account. And if we didn't catch that month, that person was going to be able to take out that $10,000 probably for the rest of the year. And that 10,000 times 12 was $120,000. And for us, that's crazy, right? But this client is a big client. They have millions of dollars, and it really wouldn't affect them as bad. But it does add up. It's similar to if you have a $12 subscription that you're not using and they keep taking $12 a month, it's kind of the same thing. I mean, it's a little bit of money, but it's still nobody got time to be paying $12 a month to certain things, to these subscriptions, or $15, $20 to certain things. You want to catch these things and nip it in the bud right away. The next thing is work with a professional. So if bookkeeping isn't your strong suit, consider working with a professional bookkeeper or accountant. They can ensure your records are accurate and provide like valuable insights. And first things, most important is your time. Your time is very valuable. So this is going to free up your time to focus on what you went into business for. It's focused on growing your business. Like, you did not go to school for accounting. You're not a bookkeeper. You're not an accountant. So you want to make sure, this is one of those things I always say that you want to outsource. You want to outsource that mess. You want to outsource this. Anything else you want to outsource, the things that you are not very passionate about in your business, this is one of those things you probably would like to outsource and give it to someone like me. There are some book nerds and love numbers. That's something you would love to do. But at the end of the day, it's all about your budget. And also, like I always state, talk to a professional, because we as professionals do know other people that maybe are looking for apprenticeships or something like that are very super smart, but just looking for help, looking to work with clients at probably a more discount cost or whatever, but still ask for help. You never know who can help you. Just don't sit there and like, I can't afford it. Just ask for help first and figure out your options. Just don't go out there and just think nobody's there to help me. There's so many things. There's so many ways you can get help. We have the Chamber of Commerce you can reach out to, libraries you can reach out to, different schools that have really great students that will love to take on some businesses as a project and things like that, and teachers that would love probably to use this as something, a case study as well, and keep on track of the kids. So there's options out there. So definitely look into certain things if you are out there. I know in Nassau we have Hofstra. Hofstra has a whole lot of different things that they offer to our community for certain things. So there's things like that. But I would love to hear your thoughts and questions on how bookkeeping has impacted your business. So you can also drop questions in the chat and we can discuss how you can leverage bookkeeping for growth. And I'll respond to your comments and questions live. I do have a few questions that, I normally get via email in our inboxes. So I'm just going to post them up on here. Let me see if there's any comments in the section, but I'll go in and post some of. Okay, let's see. We have one question. That's the question that, how can I use bookkeeping data to make better business decisions? That's one of my questions. Just want to make sure I pop it up properly. I put the wrong question. So bookkeeping data provides a detailed record of your financial transactions, which you can analyze to identify trends, forecast future performance, and make informed decisions. So for example, you can use the data to determine which products or services are most profitable and where you can cut costs, and when it's the right time to invest in growth opportunities. Like I said, I did my thing today and I was able to see the trends in certain things. I can tell that our services is really going stronger now, and our accounting services and our tax services is exactly where we want it to be. We want it to be where it is. Like, our tax services is second and our accounting service is number one. So that's exactly where we want it to be. And we see that trend, and we see that we want to spend more money in our accounting services and less money in our tax service. And we're on the right trajectory. So that's what you want to be doing in your business as well, right? The next question we have is, what bookkeeping practice should I prioritize to support business growth? Let me just pull it up on the screen. Okay, so prioritize practices like regular reconciliation of your accounts, timely invoicing, and thorough expense tracking. These habits, like I said, is going to ensure that your financial records are accurate and up to date, which is essential for creating reliable budgets, managing the cash flow, and making strategic decisions and support growth. That's basically what we're trying to focus on. And timely invoicing is number one. If you are invoicing, but making sure you're bringing in that income timely, don't sit there and forget and wait and hope and wish on a star that somebody's going to pay you. Make sure you stay on top of that income part of that piece. Expenses tracking, you want to automate that piece of it as well. Make sure that's automatically being tracked. And reconciling your accounts, you want to make sure you book that in your calendar to do as well. Book it on your calendar, get your reconciliations. All our bank statements come in by like the first or second week of the month. So by the second week of the month, you want to make sure you're reconciling your bank accounts after you categorize them and everything. Okay, I do have another question. I'm going to pop it up first on StreamYard before. Is it worth hiring a bookkeeper if I'm just starting my business? I don't know. Is it worth it or not? Hello. Hi, everyone on Instagram. Of course, it's definitely worth it. Even if you're just starting out, like a professional bookkeeper can help set up a bookkeeper and accountant can help set up your financial systems correctly from the beginning. This is going to save you time and potential headaches down the line. They can also provide valuable insights into your financial performance, so help you make decisions that support like early stage growth and set the foundation for long-term success. It's always easier to set up your systems now than it is to set up your systems when you've been in the business for many, many years, because it's that at that point it's when we're talking about doing a cleanup and a catch up, and you probably already made mistakes. It's like teaching a dog old dog new tricks. So it's kind of harder when we get you at maybe year 5 or year 10. But when you're at year 0, that's the best time. Like that's the best time. I love to get my clients in here in the doors when they just started. We call it the launch series, is where we want to launch you, get you up in your systems, set you up, get you into training, want you to understand how to use your accounting system. Here, we don't just set your systems up. We don't just do your accounting. Like you are part of this. You're part of our process. Like we have to meet with you. You need to know what's going on. Because we always get, even though I feel like a lot of people tell me this, oh, my accountant just did whatever they did. And I don't know how true that is, because I kind of really never had an accountant because I didn't need one. But all the accountants I know they definitely are very transparent with their clients, and they want their clients to be hands-on. So our clients are hands-on, and our clients are forced to know what's going on in their books and know what's up and what's down. Like they need to know every week, month, quarter, whatever time they decide to learn and understand what it is. That's what you should be doing as well. So when you hire someone, you're going to want to make sure that they are able to teach you and train you on what's going on, because things happen. Sometimes, relationships end. And you want to make sure when you are transferring, when you grow and now you have to get a bigger firm, or your bookkeeper accountant even grows and maybe you're no longer a client, you don't fit their client avatar anymore, whatever it is, things happen. So you want to make sure that everyone's on the same page so you guys can make that move. So you always want to make sure you are speaking with your accountants and know what's up and what's down. Like you don't want to be in the dark, always be in the light and everything. But that's pretty much it for all of my spiel on what's going on. So thank you for joining us today to explore the impact of bookkeeping on business growth. So remember, bookkeeping isn't just about keeping records. It's about gaining, like I said, the insights you need to grow your business. So definitely stay tuned to our next live stream. But until then, keep your books in order and watch your business thrive. Between now and next week, we will be having a webinar about tomorrow about going over some ways to automate the bookkeeping process. So definitely look out for the link to register for it on our socials. It's very impactful. We run this every week, this webinar, so you can sign up for that. But until then, thank you guys for joining. I love everyone's support, and have a good day. Have a productive week. Not a busy week, but very productive. Okay, have a good one. Bye.